Hey guys, what's up? My name is Tess. Welcome back to my channel. So happy to have you here. Today's video is going to be on quarantine skin, and I'm going to explain what I mean by that, but just know you're going to get a lot of helpful tips from this video as far as how to get glowing, healthy skin. We're going to come out of isolation glowing all together. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I would love if you could leave a comment below telling me what kind of video you would like to see next. I promise I read all of these comments and they truly mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get into it. Okay, quarantine skin, what do I mean by that? So I don't know about you guys if you've noticed your skin feels dull, tired, just lacking its usual glow. Understand that that is a byproduct of something called undercirculation, which stems from lack of movement. So movement is actually so important for the skin. That's why I really recommend exercise. This is my first tip. Exercise is so key because it brings circulation to the skin. It gets that blood flowing, and this is important because it brings oxygen and nutrients to your skin cells, which is what gives them that lively, glowing appearance. Movement is so key. And it doesn't matter what type of movement it is necessarily. That's not the key. It could be yoga, it could be Pilates, it could be running, it could be cross training, it could just be walking. Whatever it is, just incorporate it on a regular basis because that is so vital for your skin health. Remember, your skin is your body's largest organ, and it really relies on movement to keep things healthy and flowing like a stream of water. So go ahead, get your workout on. And one thing I also like to do at the end of my workout is a little downward dog stretch, because this brings that blood flow to your head, helps brighten the skin. You can even actually just hang your head off of the bed if you wanted for a couple minutes, but something I love doing is definitely the downward dog stretch after my workout. Tip number 2, facial massage. So you guys know facial massage is so amazing. It's so popular now, but the reason behind it is really, it all goes back to circulation. So circulation equals blood flow equals oxygenation of the skin equals detox, which equals that healthy glow we are all after. So I really advise not to overwhelm yourself thinking you need a whole fancy routine. Instead, just try 2 to 5 minutes a day of massaging the skin however you see fit. Include the neck and the décolleté, and just start with massaging in your basic treatment products such as your moisturizer or your oil, even your SPF. It's just about getting things moving. Something I've noticed from one of my favorite estheticians, Narita Joy, here on YouTube, is that she really stands out from a lot of estheticians to me, because when you watch her work on her clients, work on their skin, she really is quite basic with her massage. She kind of sticks to 2 basic movements, and I'm sure she has a whole arsenal of tricks, but what I think really makes that stand out is that she's just trying to get the message out that it's more about the actual act, the actual movement, just getting things flowing. It's not about looking super fancy and impressing anyone. It's just about getting the skin moving, and that can be something so basic. So I promise you, you can do it and you will notice the difference. Much like working out, facial massage really helps to oxygenate the skin. It's bringing all of that healthy, fresh blood and oxygen to those skin cells, so it is so vital. Massage is also going to help strengthen the skin structures and help to make the collagen stronger, so it's one of the best things you can do for your skin. Number 3, vasodilators. So this is just a fancy word in skincare for bringing fresh blood to those skin cells. I sound like a vampire talking about fresh blood in every point, but that really is the foundation of healthy, glowing, strong skin. Examples of vasodilators in skincare are things things like aloe, peppermint, even rosemary, a lot of the amazing extracts in our Dermaplus products. And vasodilators are so important and actually underrated in skincare. I don't hear many people talking about them, but what they do is they help dilate those blood cells, which just allows them to take in more oxygen and nutrients. Number 4 is to take some deep breaths. Now, I know this is some old school advice, but the reason it's so key, not only for your mental health, but for your skin, is that taking deep breaths improves your circulation, and it also helps to encourage cellular regeneration. Now, this is going to allow your skin cells to repair themselves, to work at their fullest capacity, and it's also going to allow all of your skincare products to work so much better. So all those products that you've invested in, your whole entire skincare routine, really will work much more efficiently if you practice some deep breathing exercises. Now, to do this, I personally like to lie down and I will put my hand on my belly. I'll close my eyes. I'll take a deep breath in through my nose and I will push the air out through my lips, and I like to feel my hand kind of rising on my belly so I can just get really present in the act. And I will do this about 3 to 10 times. It's really helped in terms of my mindfulness, staying more present, helps when my anxiety is kind of spiraling out of control, and it has some really amazing benefits for your skin as well. Next is sleep. I don't know about you guys, but in quarantine, oddly enough, I feel my sleep schedule has been really off. It's almost like summer when you're a kid and you have no responsibilities and you are left to your own devices. You end up staying up later than you would and just messing up your normal rhythms. Back to the point, sleep is so important. This is when your skin does all of its valuable repair work. Signs of fatigue in the skin can manifest in dark circles, puffy under eyes, more obvious fine lines, breakout, dehydration, and it's really crucial to make the most of your hours that you are sleeping. This really is your time for your skin to repair and regenerate. During the daytime, your skin is in defense mode. It is fighting off that free radical damage, sun damage, all those environmental stressors, and nighttime is really your skin's crucial time to repair. It's actually boosting its production of those renewing substances, so it is the opportune time to let your skin just rest and repair, let those cells turn over. There's a couple key substances that allow your skin to do its repair work, just emphasizing why sleep is so important. At nighttime when you're sleeping, the skin produces more melatonin, which has incredible antioxidant benefits. Nighttime is also when cortisol levels start to fall. Cortisol is known as the stress hormone. It's really important you get those good hours of sleep to allow your cortisol to fall, because higher levels of cortisol are linked to more inflammation, hence acne, psoriasis, eczema, conditions that stem from a lot of inflammation. Nighttime is also the time when more human growth hormone is released. This really is the key to youth. It's going to allow your skin to strengthen and again repair. So we really want to make the most of this window of time where all of these substances are produced, all your levels balance out. My last tip that goes along with the sleep and making the most out of these nighttime hours is applying your treatment products for nighttime as early as possible. So I like to do it right after dinner, around 7 o'clock, earlier if you can. That will allow the products the time to absorb by the skin and to really initiate that process of repair work. And this also helps to ensure you're not just putting it on your face and it's kind of rubbing off on your pillow. So make the most out of your window of time at night and apply your treatment products a bit earlier than you normally would. A tip I have, especially during quarantine while we have the time, is to take a warm bath. A warm bath is going to do a few things. It's going to allow that blood flow to circulate a bit easier. If you've ever noticed that kind of just from the tub flush where your skin is really rosy and pink, that's a good thing. It's the same kind of flush you get from exercise. It's bringing oxygen and nutrients to the skin. I also really love a bath because it's a time where I can take those deep breaths, really relax, and I think relaxation is so key to healthy skin, and breakout really can be triggered to a lot of stress. So this is actually one of the big reasons I recommend getting regular facials and treatments. That relaxation aspect is so important. If my clients were to just come in to my room and close their eyes and lie down for that hour and not even get any facial treatment, the benefit they'd get alone from just that relaxation time is so crucial and worthwhile. So think about what you can do to relax. Maybe for you it's reading your book and you can take some deep breaths while you do that, but for me, I really find a warm bath is very relaxing on the body, and it has a lot of pro-circulation benefits as well. Lastly, I want to conclude with a few substances that can really add more stress to the skin. I know, again, in quarantine, we have all the freedom in the world, and I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just giving you the information so you can make a better decision, but no judgment here. A few substances you may want to think about is your caffeine intake. I know myself, I'm drinking a lot more coffee than I normally would just because I can, and I have a coffee machine and I'm around it all day, but caffeine and coffee, although there are some antioxidant benefits, it does lead to heightened cortisol, that stress hormone, which can be linked to more inflammation. And if you do have pre-existing conditions like acne or eczema, it can heighten that reaction. So go easy on the coffee. Cigarettes, that is going to kind of do the opposite of what we want to do. Rather than dilate the blood vessels, smoking cigarettes has the opposite effect. It's going to constrict, and it's going to limit your skin's ability to get that oxygen. So if you've ever noticed somebody who smokes, their skin looks a little more dull, a little more lifeless, it's because your skin, that organ, is really struggling to get the vital oxygen it needs. So just keep that in mind. And then lastly, things like alcohol and sugar can be harmful because they are linked to glycation. Glycation is a process that occurs from consuming sugar, and it essentially just heightens that inflammation response. So there's something to keep in mind when you make your decisions, and maybe just something to kind of notice if you are experiencing more breakout or your skin looks a little bit more dull and lifeless, might be from any of those substances we talked about. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you have any feedback, or again, if you have any suggestions for future videos. I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.